Nami, where you
What?
at? The Tide Caller Nami. Who else we got? We got Malphite and Ramus coming up. That would be it for today, because I want to play a lot of MSQ today in Final Fantasy, so let's go. Nami,
Welcome back, ladies and
Tide
gentlemen, to
Caller.
another Lore of League of Legends episode.
Let's go.
In this episode, we're going to be moving away from the city-states altogether
Amen.
to talk about a champion who commands the raw power of the tides themselves.
Amen.
I'm of course talking about Nami, the Tide Caller. Enjoy.
God, that's loud.
The Mirai are a people that only others know because of tales told by old sailors. They're often referred to as sirens in those tales.
Yep.
None of these tales, however, mention anything about where they live or what their life is like. This still remains a mystery even to this day. One thing is certain, though. Their life is nothing like that of life on the surface. There is no sun to provide light because it cannot go deep enough, and the cities of the Mirai people would be covered in darkness, if not for moonstones.
Okay.
The mysterious moonstone provides light for the colony, but its power only lasts for 100 years. This is why every century a special individual is born, known to the Mirai as the Tide Caller. Their sacred duty is to journey into the depths of the Great Deep and retrieve the Abyssal Pearl, carrying it to the surface. There, on the night of the winter solstice of the 100th year, the Tide Caller meets a landwalker in a ceremonial exchange. The pearl is exchanged for the moonstone, which is then carried to its socket in the depths of the sea. Thus, the cycle continues, allowing the Mirai to survive another century, warding off the terrors of the depths. In recent times, however, the 100 years cycle has been drawing to a close, but no Tide Caller has been born. The entire civilization has been fraught with panic. If there was no Tide Caller, there would be no moonstone, and they would soon be lost with nothing to protect them.
Fair enough. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
While most prefer to sit and wait for the inevitable, Nami decided to take matters into her own hands. She announced that she would become the Tide Caller if her people needed one. Many doubted her, thinking that she was going to run away using the Tide Caller's quest as a cover, but she was the only one to show the bravery and determination to even try.
Okay.
Nobody was foolish enough to stop her, and so she began the quest. She ventured alone into the most dangerous part of the ocean, where she spent 6 days fighting the many untold horrors of the depths. Some were a physical challenge, while others tried to destroy her mind, but yet she fought through it all, returning home. When she entered the city wielding the pearl in her hands, there was no one doubting her. She was doing their best to avoid her.
Oh.
Those who had previously considered her a coward were doing their best to avoid her.
Okay.
Nami paid little attention to them, as she knew her quest was not yet finished. It was just one part of it. She had to wait until the winter solstice and trade the pearl with a landwalker. When she followed the instructions of an ancient text, however, and arrived at the destination where the exchanges took place, there was no one wielding a moonstone awaiting her. Concerned for the welfare...
Lies and deception. That's why I'd never believe folklore, especially if you're part of the folks. I don't know what that means. Either way, yeah, I mean, sucks, you know, tradition and all that, and then it's like nothing happens. Especially in a world where it's like, if you find a magical weapon, you can rule your race. It's like, you know, like the Trundle thing, the volley thing. Now Nami's like got screwed because her folklore was a lie.
Of her people, she waited for days, praying that someone would finally come. But she was
no one
unsure
came.
what to do next. None of the tales she had heard or read mentioned what to do when humans failed to arrive for the exchange.
Yeah.
After long, lonely days of waiting, she decided to take a risk. Summoning a tide to bear her ashore, she began her search for the Moonstone. She became the first Mirai to ever leave the ocean and explore the world above. But she was not thrilled by the concept, worrying that she wouldn't make the exchange on time. She'd left the ocean behind, and deep within it, her home. She vowed to return once she completed the Tide Caller's quest, but so far...
Guess she's never coming back. Hey. well, maybe I'll have a better chance of finding it if I go to the Institute of War.
Her search remained fruitless. Unable to find anything on her own, she turned for help from the most powerful sorcerers on the surface.
Obviously. And they agreed to help in exchange for her becoming a summon in the Institute of War. And they will definitely help her find the stone.
Promised to help her if Nami agreed to become a champion in their League of Legends.
They'll have
Couldn't give
anyone.
any
The Institute of War will just like, they will take anyone. It's like, we kind of have a volunteer here. It's like, alright, yeah, throw them in.
Choice. She could only agree.
Oh my god. Oh god, bro. I mean, it's fine. She's looking for the thing to help her people and all that stuff. But like, bro, these summoners are such scumbags. They just take advantage of everybody. It's like, yeah, this person needs help. All right, sign here. We'll help you. Definitely. So far, we have been trying to help 100 other people. So, yeah, we'll help you too. Don't worry. Put her in queue. Yeah, number 101. Okay, there we go. It's so dumb. All right, let's go next into Malphite.